G'day, Michael Cameron from Cameron Caravans, back for another YouTube video. And yeah, the sun's just gone behind the cloud, but can't win them all. But of course I'm in the Perth office and, oops, let me spin around, somewhere behind me, there we go. You've seen hopefully the 511 Ontrack video. I want to show you another new video as we walk inside a 571 Ontrack. So as people know, 5.1 meters, layout 1, 6 meters, layout 1, or 1 bed, two beds, 3 family vans. This one is going to be the 571 Ontrack, which is obviously our price point model, still with lithium, solar, off-road compatible, and at 5.7 meters long, 1 bed. And look at that, the sun's disappeared and the shed's got dark now too, but there she is. So what I want to really show you this one is it's a small 18'8" van, if I got that right, at 5.7 meters. So when you look, plenty of ground clearance, plenty of height off the ground, just a nice neat little package. You might have noticed too, doing my own filming, the boys are busy. I needed to get some content out. I keep getting told off I'm not doing enough videos. So hopefully you like this video. But with me ducking in and out of the camera, the dual camera on the back of the van, obviously the full composite van as well, off-road tyres. Because we are in the shed, I actually haven't gone. Is it going to be too dark? A little dark under here, but we get a bit of an idea. Heavy duty guards, as you can see, the trailing arm suspension, all robotic weld, computer cut, twin shocks, coils. Look at the plates, I don't know if you can pick that up, just up there. The plate for the table, the bracing, a 50mm insulated floor, of course. But yeah, look at the ground clearance down here at ground level, right through that van. And of course it'll be the diff on the car that'll scrape, not the caravan itself. So grey water tank, very nice P clipping. As you can see, all the water is nice and neat there. Do I have to mention my red wheels again? It's got the red wheels, of course. Off-road will always have a bit of red on it. So even the Ontrack has a slight highlight of red on it. So you know if you see a CRV and it's red, it's an off-road model. So what else we got? External speakers, external 240 coaxial, I was going to say Anderson plug, USB charger and cigarette lighter plug. The picnic table, of course, the whiteboard, so you can write places. It's just a talking point. One thing about it being darker, the light shows up better. So how's that for a nice little soft light, just lighting up the picnic table. So yeah, if you're camping out, you can turn your amber or your white ones off, dull it all down. I love this. The CRV logo is just lighting up the step nicely, but you can also see the strip light under here for your safety, will help light up the step as well. So nice little touches. I don't know if you've been following Cam and Tiff, but I love the blue logo glowing in the background of their video all the time. Ontrack obviously is our new off-road model name based on the highway body. It's got the new boxes, the new side hinging with dovetail locks. Oops, can I do it with one hand? I can, there we go. Pull out drawer, you can see it actually comes the whole way out. So if you've got your cooking appliances here, of course we can put the slide out kitchen in here. We haven't even done the gas bayonet yet, hasn't even had a gas cert. I was jumping the gun a bit, but I did want to show you something special on the inside in a sec. Our light, of course, we'll change it from white to amber. And how's that for a nice, neat tunnel boot? Solid aluminium floor, solid fiberglass 50mm walls. Again, you can see that battery box recessed in there. It's the DO35 coupling sitting the other side, but very easy to retrofit anything we need to in there. We'll have a closer look at the hot and cold taps on the van there as well. So lots of great features. I was going to put the rollout awning out. I don't know why I didn't do that. I forgot about that. Stone guard on the front of the van. If we come around this side to the daylight, have a look at the quality of that hot dip gow. Nice, shiny hot dip gow. Just means you're not going to have to touch up the van. It's not going to rust on you. The hammer locks, the DO35, the trailer mate jack, all coming standard with the van. 2 gas bottles, you might have picked up, it hasn't had its gas cert yet, but it's not far away, a mirror image of that box, A-frame tap. Now, being an off-roader, we have got, I might jump up on the roof a bit later again, so we'll show you around up there, a 300 amp hour lithium battery. You can see the box is big enough to fit up to 300s, which is just overkill. So standard 300, you can always add another 300 in there. Lithium or spark battery in there. So nice and neat. Power inlet there on the side of the van. I did remember to open up the shower door again. You pull out shower rose that sits in there, hot and cold water. What's that? The gravity feed. If you want to feed the water into the tank, you can pump it in. Otherwise, we've got our fast fuel. T for tank, tank 1, tank 2. So we've got 2 by 90 litre tanks under this van. D for direct. So if you're at a caravan park with mains pressure, we haven't quite finished it yet. I haven't put my thread fitting on there to unscrew the waste pipe, but it will get done. As I say, I've got a bit excited and jumped the gun, and it's because of the inside. So I'm going to keep you waiting a little longer. I do want to go to the roof and walk around because it is that strength of that full composite built. Here we go, look at this. At least I got some panels by me this time. This is what I'm going to be walking on. So it's the wall, it's the roof, it's 33mm thick fiberglass, it's hail resistant, aluminium frames in the corner for strength, and it does mean I can walk around there anywhere. And of course, if it was hot or freezing on the ground, that 50mm insulated floor, that's what we saw from under the van, that nice shiny black. So yeah, very well structured vans, but let's just get up there now, hey? I'll see how we do this. I haven't done it with the camera in my hand before. Here we go, up. Whoa, it did work. I hope that works. Anyway, we'll see how it works. You can take the mickey out of me later if it doesn't. Now, I got a little nervous because on the way up, I noticed it's been optioned up with 4 solar panels. So I was actually running out of a spot to stand up here, but luckily I found a spot because of course with the CRVs, look at that, we can walk anywhere on the roof. Makes it so much easier for fitting panels. So this van has been featured up with 2, 4, 6, 800 watts of solar as standard. So a little exciting. I'm playing with, actually, let me give you some feedback while we're up here. I want to ask your opinion. See the hatches. I can either delete a hatch above the toilet and fit another panel in here where I'm standing, or I'm looking at putting a 150mm extension, like a bit of a spoiler out the back, and then from here out I'll be able to fit another 200 watt panel. Then all of a sudden we've got 800 watts, sorry 8, we already had 8. We can have 1000 watts of solar on the roof, and as I just walk forward, dutching past panels, I'm also looking to design a spot here where another panel will fit. So all of a sudden, even though I'm in an 18'8" van, I can now have, what's that going to be, 1200 watts of solar, which means we go 600 amps of lithium, the perfect number for an off-grid van. We can add in, this one doesn't have an inverter, but we can add an inverter. So all these options. Obviously I'm right by the dust suppression system, love these. You might have noticed on the roof too, no TV antenna. I have got a spot there for one, but we've decided not to go for TV antennas standard anymore on the CRVs. We're going to put them up there as an option. It's a no-cost option if you want it, but I just feel now with Starlink and the people using Starlink, smart TVs, yeah, depending on where you're caravanning, of course. If you're away from a local reception area, you're not going to get a signal anyway. So while I'm up here, what do we got? Little Tourer X. Our Kanga, look at that, even the Kanga gets a solar panel. And a couple of gaps. There's our latest gap with 800 watts of solar on the roof too, and showing off a TV antenna. So let's jump back down then. I think we've had enough here on the roof. We'll see you down the bottom in a sec. There we go, we made it back to the ground. So as you can see, they're very strong up there. Now, this is the exciting part I've been wanting to show you. Oh, we know about the door, we know about the trim safe mesh, midgie mesh, we know about the gaps. If you haven't, make sure you go back to some previous videos. I talk about that enough. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you to over 2,000 followers, 2,160 I think followers. So obviously I'm doing something right, hopefully. But let me bring you inside. Now remember, it's an 18'8" van, so it does mean we are going to walk in on the bed area. But by utilising this space then as our walkway, in an 18'8" van, it allows us to fit a club lounge. So how's that? Oh, hang on, there we go. Douglas is coming past. Come in, Douglas. I'll get you to hold the camera so I can do this properly. Look at this, you'd think I would have prepped and put a few more under lights on, because it is so dark today. Look at that. All of a sudden the van lights up so much better. Now, a club lounge in an 18'8" van. We know I'm 6'8" and a half, 6'8", 203 centimetres anyway. This isn't the model I can stand up in, but you'll, again, go to the old videos, you realise what I mean. But, see this table, I release it. There we go, I release it. She comes out. It goes away from me to sit. I can give myself more room here. I've got my little foot extensions under the bed that I can plop there as well. Thank you, Douglas. Multitasking, there we go, under the bed. Look at that, haven't even unwrapped them yet. They go in, and all of a sudden, I can sit here. The TV's just over Douglas's shoulder, and I can relax, or of course I can put my feet that way. But the great feature about the Club Lounge model, to me, is, I'll just pop that under the bed again, the fact it will go down and make another bed. So we pop that down, slide it in, lock the lever, lock the lever, lock. Anyway, it does lock, and the cushion goes in, and all of a sudden you've got a nice day bed or a smart grandchild bed. And again, we're in a little 18'8" caravan, so I'm super impressed the fact we've been able to fit that club lounge in. But if we take it off, release the lever, out she comes, and you're back to your club lounge. So nice, simple little feature. While we're in here, we might just touch on a few more. We've still got microwaves. We've still got my great little bench extension that I love so much in the van. Somewhere to just give you a bit more space when you're looking for it. Take things off, of course, before you shut it. But anyway, you can't expect a video without me making some mistakes, could you? Black sink, black accessories. It's just a nice, clean, modern look. Around the corner, Douglas, you might be able to pick up USB and what's that? USB and cigarette lighter plug. It's Friday. It's late in the day. I'm trying to get this video content out for you guys. What do we got? Compressor, fridge. There we go. I can straighten my back up. Concealed catches. It's just all the upgrades we've done for 2025. As we wander down the back, Douglas, come through with me if you like. I'm going to quickly reach in there and turn the light on. How's that for a shower space? Lots of space. The new high gloss doors, the black frame. You've heard me talk about it. Washing machine, sinks. Plenty of space in the toilet. Now we've got that extra 50mm instantaneous hot water system as standard. Ensuite light. Now I'm actually going to go back through the van. I want to show you one other new feature we've just done, and like anything we do, these new features that we do in the van, we do from sort of that time on and make them standard features. So I want to show you my latest standard feature. Just stand there in the doorway, Douglas. I'm going to flick those switches off. Don't fall out the doorway. There we go. I'm trying to make the van as dark as possible. So this little test, hopefully you can still see me in the camera and it hasn't gone too dark. But let's make it as dark as possible. There we go. Let's imagine we're laying in bed. We've got to get up in the middle of the night, and of course it's dark in the van. We've got to get to the other end of the van. Just in the corner here, boom, on, off. See, it's a nice warm white. So all of a sudden, I can climb out of there. It's not too bright a light. I can walk to the toilet, utilise the toilet. As I say, even you can shut the door, but you can see it's a warm white light, where before, see the white light. So that would be too bright, too intense. So we've done a dual strip LED in the back. one with warm white, one with a cool white. So all of a sudden, we're trotting back down here. You can see I can see my feet. Hopefully the camera's catching this vision. I can climb back into bed. I can reach up now, grab that switch, and boom, turn it off. So how's that? Both sides of the bed, a standard feature. Nice little reading lights. Of course, you know my lights dim in the van. So how's that for a brand new little wow feature for CRV? Got my bug lights on and off. I've got my smart TVs. Dust suppression system that you'd expect on an off-roader. This van, got to remember the numbers now, Douglas, weighed 2.5 something.
Yeah.
Roughly 2.75 ball weight. That's up a little, but of course the door being forward of the axle does push the axle back. We are going to add jerry can holders to the rear of this van as well. So yeah, we hope to get that number down a little bit, but how's this? $100,000 for an 18'8" full off-road, club lounge, lithium battery, all that solar on the roof, smart TV, with my new little light switches by the bed. So hopefully you like that one. Good timing, Douglas. Thanks for coming along and filming that. Make sure, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and I will try and keep some content coming when I can, of course, sorry, but it'll be coming again. So we look forward to showing you the next model next time. Cheers, guys.